I'm Sonia and I help people take their power back. If you're interested in what I'm up to, check out the description below and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. In this video, I want to talk about a comment that one of my wonderful, lovely subscribers here on YouTube brings up quite a bit on my lives. The when is now and the how is not your job. I absolutely love this perspective because it is so true, and it wraps it up in just a nice little reminder of the when is now and the how is not your job. So when you start wanting to bitch, whine, moan, and complain, you have to remind yourself the when is now and the how is not your job. The more you are going to wonder how much longer, or wonder why things aren't working, or bitch, whine, moan, and complain, not realize that we live in an eternal now, and tell yourself now that things are going to be the way you want them to be. And then you're worried about the how, which is also bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining. It's not your job to figure out how things are going to happen. You have them right now. The when is now, and the how is not your job. Yes, I believe that you can control how you get things, yes, but you still do not control every second leading up to it. If you are trying to control every second leading up to it, can you get to that point? Maybe. I don't fucking know. I don't live my life that way. But if in the beginning, if you are still trying to figure out how to get this shit to work for you, if you are trying to micromanage every second of your fucking life, and if it doesn't go exactly the way I think it should outside of me, then that means it's not fucking working. You're focused on it not working, and that's why it doesn't work. Because you don't believe it's going to. So you feel like if you micromanage it, that maybe it will work. If I can control the how, it will work. That's not how this works. You have to tell yourself that things are good regardless of everything else. I'm getting what I want. It's a done deal. I have it now. Living from the perspective, from the state of consciousness, from the reality where that thing is a fact in your life. Not, oh, maybe it's possible for me to get a relationship. I don't know, probably not. No, I'm getting the relationship I've always wanted. It's better than I ever dreamt possible. You have to change that mindset to the when is now and the how is not your job. I know for me, one of the hardest things to let go was not knowing how shit was going to happen. I fucking get it. But the more that you sit there and you try to figure out how, and you start, what I would do, and I just recently started to realize that this was what I was even doing, but what I would do was be like, okay, so logically, for me to get from where I am to where I want to be, these kind of things need to be happening. And then when none of those things happened, I was just assuming it wasn't working and I couldn't have, or wasn't getting what I wanted. And that was just me controlling the how of, oh, I'm not gonna let myself think that I have it until there's proof that that's safe to think that, because I don't want to be disappointed, which is just me telling myself that I don't have what I want and bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining. The when is now and the how is not your job. The more you're gonna try and meddle in things and figure things out and not just tell yourself that you have what you want, it's literally, that's the key. When you catch yourself bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining, bring yourself back to what you want to be true. The more you try to figure out the rest, the more you try to micromanage things outside of you, you are just giving it the option to not be a possibility, which is all you. That's the choice that you're making, probably because you don't actually believe it's going to work, or that you can actually have the thing that you want. And you're going to be proven right, because that's your true belief. So when it never happens, it's a perfect manifestation of what you truly believe and are telling yourself all the time. The affirmations and the visuals and the techniques aren't there to make things manifest. They are there to get you to believe that what you want is possible and is yours. When you ask, it is given, as the Bible says. You have to understand that it is given because you want it. I want it. This is how things are going to be. And the more that you sit there and bitch, whine, moan, and complain about how things aren't going the way that you logically think they should, it's just you bitching, whining, moaning, and complaining and forgetting that the when is now and the how is not your job. Thank you so much for watching. Love and light.